Okay, great. I wanted to thank the NCN people for having me here and giving me an opportunity to talk about Drobo. Drobo is a company that started in 2005, and it had a significant amount of investment through the traditional venture capital process, but was never really able to get steam. However, the India market took extreme liking to the product. But since the BIS certification rule came in, the amount of business going into India, dropped considerably. I had the opportunity to purchase Drobo with some investors in 2015, and with a renewed focus at that point on a couple things. One is new product introductions. Two really is around geographic expansion. And three is really making sure that the company was operationally profitable so we can continue to be a viable competitor in the marketplace. A couple of key unique selling propositions for our product. We are the easiest RAID device to use and to set up. That's kind of where we really define ourselves from our competitors. The other thing is we spend a lot of time on industrial design, making sure that our products look beautiful. And the reason why we do that, our customers are typically Apple customers who want quality products that look good, that feel good, that are heavy, that are sturdy. And so that's kind of really the two key unique features when you look at it from an outside perspective. Then kind of on the software side, the way that we've built our Beyond RAID technology is another key differentiator. One is you can mix and match drive sizes and still get the use of the total pool of storage out there. And then the second piece of it is we have things like dual disk redundancy that's built in. And again, this can be used by anybody. It's extremely easy to use. So again, that's kind of at a high level what our products do, what our strategy is. And particular to India, we're seeing that it is a two-tier channel where the resellers are a key partner for us going to market. And we're going to make the proper investments, both from a marketing standpoint, as well as an incentive-driven program to make sure we capture a lot of this market. A couple of key things that I've learned since I've been here the last couple of days, 70% of the films that are made in Bollywood are stored on Drobo, which is extremely exciting for me, and again, I had no idea about this. The other thing is the National Archives of India, all the photos that are going to be done by a famous photographer, Aditya Arya, he backs up all those images of India's history onto Drobo. So that kind of made me extremely excited that our product is relevant in this market, and we're going to continue to invest in this market to grow the business.
So right now, what is the channel strategy you are looking at for the Indian market?
Yeah, so we've been going around. So we've signed up 2 distributors, KCIS in the north and Mach Data in the south. And what we're trying to do is really garner the branding and the marketing around it so we can draw in some of these resellers and these channels that are both not only vertical specific but regional specific, so they can cater to those individual customers. And then the strategy is very simple. The way I do business is a little bit old-fashioned. Is you have to go meet these people face to face. In the last 4 days, I've met almost 20 partners and told them that, look, you have the executive team coming out from the U.S. because they're committed. I asked them, when was the last time that one of these Taiwanese manufacturer CEOs that came out and meet you? And that's my level of commitment. Last year I talked to 500 end users in the U.S. and abroad to make sure that Drobo was making the right products and prioritizing the right features. Again, I'm making these phone calls personally as a CEO, and so it's really important to me, the customer interaction, and again, so the channel, I think, strategy, like you said, is very simple, right? Let's engage the partner community. Let's make sure everybody makes money here, right? That for me, it's got to be fair for everybody. Not just one party can make money. It's extremely important. And then the third piece of it, you have to show up. 98% of winning business is showing up, and so my view is I'm gonna knock on doors myself if I have to be successful in this market.
Okay. So last closing comment about India and the market and Drobo.
Yeah.
Last closing comment if you want to.
Yeah, to me it's just absolutely shocking at how strong the brand is. We were at a couple of resellers, a couple days ago. They have competitive branded products, but they still call them Drobo. So we've become a little bit ubiquitous when it comes to what storage is, as people are calling any storage device a Drobo. So that really gets me excited. Again, the GDP of the country has been fantastic. The new government's doing great things, and so we think that there's a huge opportunity. There's a lot of reports out there, the Gartner reports that say the market is X. I think it's almost 3 or 4 times what they're saying, because they're not talking about the small business who is now wanting to go digitize. They're just talking about the current market and then the growth in that current market. So I personally believe that the market is 3 or 4x, at least in our market, to what the research analysts are saying. So I'm absolutely excited.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.